Welcome to Madden 20, guys.
Football here in the Northeast as we are inside
Let's go get a win.
Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight we're on to
Right,
week 2 in the NFL season as we've got a good one here between the Miami Dolphins and the New England Patriots. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass brings to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rashad Penny.
Got him.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Oh, wow.
Good, strong run against the 3-4
It's a pretty good game.
And that 3-4. You got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center that knows he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There we
Line
go.
of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Oh, what a pick.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by
Reggie
Ragland. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Still do your best.
How they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
There we go.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Not going to touch him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That's my man.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Nice.
Right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0.
That's good job.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Got my boy.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
That was too easy.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That's what we need.
An open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Oh.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. On play action, they'll throw.
Got him again.
Pressure again, and down he goes again.
Nice
David
job,
Harrison bringing in
defense.
341 pounds of power for the sack.
We've watched this a long time.
The D-line's pretty good.
I believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a
So
coach explain to me
CJ
years
Spiller.
ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack.
Yeah, that was
That
awesome.
looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for White. And he's got some space here. There he goes, left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
We're going to win this game by running the ball.
James White with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Patriots, they add on to their
So we're going to win it. We're going to run the ball.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
We have a real good run game.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
They're going to have a heck of a time running this ball.
Early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
That's
anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Let's go defense.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Got him.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
I got the first tackle. Isn't that good? That's
and
fine.
At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football.
Not a big deal.
He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said
there.
Right,
Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic
a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
Get past
that plays to his strengths the best.
Beat the kicker.
Where all the big boys are, you know, make him someone miss in the open field.
Well, he's free going down.
Yes.
It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown.
Good job.
New England. That's a punt return of 89 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend
on the field.
First quarter touchdown.
We're going to take them just like
there's
that.
No guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long. They're certainly starting to set that type of a pace, and what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents. We've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Switch.
Like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
A run there
got him.
He's
short.
Nowhere as he stopped right at the 25.
Good defense.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Got him.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I didn't see that.
Now back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
That's a good tackle.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
That's the second one we've heard.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
All right, we're going to switch guys
here. Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Throwing on 1st down.
Who the heck was that to?
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him.
Nice, and those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
What the heck?
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
They don't have that time,
makes it a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
21-0 our score after 1.
Come on, defense.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Oh, got him.
Pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is
I don't know who the heck that was to, but good defense.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%.
Yeah, 2 is pretty dang good.
He's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was.
He made it.
Constructed a defense to try and chip away.
That's insane.
And thus far, they've been successful.
So a favorable
bounce
bounce
right in.
that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through. Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
That's what's worked best for us so
hey,
far.
let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
We're going to keep it
Can't ask for
going.
a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Going on the ground, it's White.
Ooh.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
So their run defense is getting better.
He'll drop
But we have other weapons.
And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see
Go for it. We're close enough.
No, I'm with you. There was contact. But
there's my man.
They kept that.
Ebron.
There he goes.
There we go.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Eric Ebron.
Yeah.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
That's what we needed.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding
All right,
the
since they
playbook,
stopped throwing, we're going to go pass.
the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
We're going to pass the ball more.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Not going to happen.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once.
Our defense is going to start playing better.
This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
There we go. That's all we need.
What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense, they spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away.
All right, that's a good return.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Recon, 132 fighter.
I got a better idea.
1st down, here's White. He takes this for about 6, down inside the 40.
Jet to the ball, jet to the ball.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They're going to look to throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You got to be kidding me.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Hang on, run very far.
That closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
This defense is good.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Flexing his muscle at the 30.
Gotta be kidding.
He's out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That's good for 28 yards.
Are you serious?
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
I need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. A Miami first down on the 14-yard
Don't let him score a
pickup.
touchdown.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted.
There.
Picked off by J.C. Jackson. He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another
interception fighting.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Timeout.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Perfect.
He's got a man wide open, complete.
There.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Eric Ebron. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
That's what we need.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and through.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here.
Somebody get him.
Escape, and he goes down. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Good
as
job.
It'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number
1. 3
1.
sacks
Here's
already.
Matt Hawk now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
All right, Spiller, getting close, bro.
This is brought in at the 21.
Ooh, there's a lot of guys there.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there.
I'll take that.
28-yard return, and the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
All right, here we go.
Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes.
Thank
this is
you.
caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A big play there.
That's what needed.
As the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Timeout.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's get the ball back.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll set up to throw. And that's caught
You
inside
gotta
the
be
35.
shitting me.
So we've reached half, and just like that, on we head to
I
half
can't
number
believe he
2.
caught that ball.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, no one.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35.
All right, here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
Oh, he's got it.
Everyone always asks about halftime adjustments.
That's caught inside the 20.
Nice
and he'll
job.
be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
Here we go.
Big play there for New England. And even 50 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner.
Oh.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get
You
the
gotta be
football
kidding
back.
me.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game.
Wow.
And you need all 11 working well together. But every
Can't
now and
believe
then,
this
partner,
shit.
you need that one guy who can make
All right,
a play
Tom,
against
come on, 40. I'm
all
gonna break
odds
your
that
fucking
maybe
ankle.
can
Here I
ignite
come, you
things.
bastard.
And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to
there we
touching
go.
the football that makes big plays
Come
and give
on,
them
hit
that
him.
opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Come on. Come on.
And to give this time to the tailback. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Somebody gets a
These guys
freaking
have
Tua.
punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be
Nice
corralled
fucking
right around the
defense,
34.
morons.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first
Damn
down.
it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They're gonna let this bastard score a
Now they
touchdown.
try the right side here. And he will lose yardage here at the
Nice.
31-yard line. Call it a full 3
I'd
yards
rather
in
run
the
this
wrong
ball.
direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Threw 2 picks? Are you fucking serious?
The play action
Oh,
fake. They'll look
get
to
there.
throw. Open man is Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
This is
That
destroying
one
our
good for
defense.
26 and a first down. So
This is
into Pat's
destroying our
territory now. Here's
defense.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Come on.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And forget about
no,
finding a
that
lane.
time.
He barely had time to look up before he was planted
Good
in the backfield.
defense.
It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Come on.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Good job.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ha-ha.
3rd down throw, but it misses the target.
Now we got this bastard
incomplete.
rattled.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
He
we
gets
gotta run this ball
away
now.
as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline.
Threw a pick. We gotta run it.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This is sort of
This
what you
guy's
would call
struggling.
a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown.
Well,
it's
there we
almost
go.
out of reach.
It certainly feels that way.
There we
and I
go.
think that
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past
Nice.
the 20. And he's in. Touchdown.
That's what we needed.
James White, 79 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That's what we needed.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have
nice.
a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
He's only hit that, no problem.
Ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit, he's
nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football.
Dang it.
On plays like this,
they lost a yard.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it
That's
to get it
frustrating.
back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
13 rushes for 22 yards. That's pretty good.
Though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That's what we need.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Our quarterback's done throwing it.
Taken to the 26.
He's not throwing any more interceptions, so he's done for the game. We're just going to run it.
So dangerous with a football in his hands. Called
they got
a
good enough
return
lead.
of 38. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And we're just going to run it. 2 really bad interceptions.
Running out of the gun with White. Ooh. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere.
All right, screw this.
As they bury him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Come on, hike the ball.
2nd and 13. That's complete. It's Gordon. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far.
The quarterback goes down the field.
For the 4th quarter, a very one-sided affair.
I'll let him score, too.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There as his guys will get the football back.
Are you serious?
4th quarter pick.
Fuck my quarterback.
On, I guess.
Okay, so let's face
Dumb
it,
cocksucker.
Who's happy about this play?
Just ran it.
Right? Yeah. The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other.
God damn it.
But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. 2
There's no fucking running.
But only 2 yards to show for it. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Timeout.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Matt.
I'm not very happy about our quarterback playing the way
so far.
Weighted.
This is away and a very good kick.
So Spencer Rattler might be our fucking starter.
And where will this be spotted?
Next year, if he's playing like this, fucking he's done.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side.
Our run game is why we're winning this game.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
It's all about our run game right now.
With White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Come on.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So many different weapons available in that Patriot backfield. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Fucking dropped it.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest
our
on
quarterback's
defense because
tied.
you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and
me.
stop any type of a running play.
All right, fuck it. We're running now.
Passes may work in exchange of
hit their own button.
Keep the clock moving. Keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
There we go.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
90 Wolf.
Run it again.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. That's a gain of 4 as we slip
seriously
inside 4 minutes
too.
left in regulation.
I don't
give
a shit.
Being on schedule. I think they're on schedule. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there.
Our rookie.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys continue to pour it on.
Our rookie just
So
scored.
another score there, and often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty
Probably my
dominant
rookie.
throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the
After
ownership
4
that
touchdowns
he tries to
last
negotiate a new
game,
contract off of this win.
3 this
They're
game,
looking strong here in the fourth
7
quarter. This is fielded a
touchdowns,
couple yards deep.
but 5 picks.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsider.
That's not
here.
good.
It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
7 touchdowns and
This
5
position,
picks.
trying to get back into the game. Teams are looking for a spark from their
That
special
is
teams.
not good.
That's not what they got, though.
It's not
they
good
got a
average.
setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20.
And they gave up
Gonna
189
catch and
yards.
run.
The fucking Dolphins? Come
This
on.
quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Got him.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
That's right. Fuck your
It'll
yardage.
wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Come on.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throw left side to Higgins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd
That guy's
down.
pretty damn good.
Partner, he sold the go route really
I'm
well.
about to trade for that guy.
Deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to
There.
sell the go. Just go, and let's see who's faster.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in
No, he
sync.
shouldn't play
The
some play
front putting on
bad.
the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Ready up.
But he didn't really play that bad.
They begin the drive on the
200
ground.
yards against this defense is pretty damn good.
He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will
Hey,
get
there we
into
go.
the end zone. It's another touchdown.
That's
This thing is
awesome. What a
over.
run.
Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
That was a really
Well, there
good
should
run.
be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
There's 2 minutes left.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
Pass for
25-yard line.
267 this game.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
It's not
These
bad,
guys
but
had a
3
punt last
interceptions
time.
and 3
It has not been a
touchdowns.
very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
I'm not
And I know
joking about
everyone's going
that.
crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk.
It wasn't for
Come
our
off the field,
defense.
Not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red
Well,
zone,
you
let
give
alone, not
couple
even put
big
points on the board.
plays.
They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call
Oh.
more of that.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but
I was
this
trying to
one
get
is
that.
incomplete.
for
Another
the pick.
incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the
Come
number of times
on.
he's been sacked.
Let's get this
He's
guy.
staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership.
Oh, I
Still
missed the
competing,
pick.
still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
That's
Now,
all
yet
right.
Another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all
They've
that
gotten
does
smarter. The
is
ball out of
embolden
bounds.
the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Just keep running this ball.
The drive starts with a run by White.
Oh, good move. Get him. Ebron got him. James White should be gone. He should be gone. Got it.
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just
There we
added
go.
their totals. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're
Good
certainly
job.
going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered all game long where they've handed him the
Very
football.
nice job.
He's taken it and found the end zone. He is so locked into that so-called zone, I don't think they're going to get him out of it in this one.
Almost 400 yards rushing.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I got our quarterback on track next week.
Line ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it?
I think a tune-up game for him, but
he goes down.
Well, that didn't happen. Timeout.
Damon Harrison bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll set up a throw.
Got him.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Good job, guys.
Got the sack there. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down.
Come on.
Backwards, it's third and very long. Back to throw here. He's going to let it fly.
Picked it.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Stephon Gilmore.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Very nice.
On first down.
Oh, good run.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 40.
369 yards rushing. That's
now it looks like
insane.
they're going to be in the hurry up. They keep it on the ground. White again.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch this. I got something for you.
Looking to throw.
Hey, Ebron.
And he connects with Ebron. And he will get into the end zone. It's another
4
touchdown.
touchdowns, 3 picks.
This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy
I'm happy about
with
that score.
late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it.
And he has 300 yards passing.
The argument, I get it on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you,
I'm
I
happy
was
about
really
that.
excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me.
Yes,
They're not
305.
worried about hurt feelings or anything like that.
Good job.
That's just new age stuff.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Well, this Miami team's, it's pretty damn good. I'm not going to lie.
For their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in
This
this
team's
one,
not that bad.
What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like
We
this?
made him look bad.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget
This team definitely has some talent.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Especially at number 8,
Take a
man.
great look at that scoreboard.
Tua's
Realize
not
how
that damn
poorly
bad.
Everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
Oh,
you're not going to want
shit.
that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
We had a touchdown and they're out of bounds.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
All right, that's
And
game,
that will
guys.
be
I'll catch you later.
incomplete.
Have a good one.
As